Our first Coach's Corner of 2024, and it is with Roger Holmes, the legendary coach at Dublin. I mean, 23 years, you're kind of the dean of coaches in Middle Georgia. And how about that? You never thought you'd have that moniker on you, did you?
No, but I'm awful proud to have that opportunity to be here in Dublin for that long.
Absolutely. No question. Last year, 9-3, finished second in the region behind Bleckley County. Your thoughts on last season, real quick?
Football team that made strides as the season went along. We got beat, lost to Bleckley County at their place, and that was a tough loss for us. They played really well. Bleckley went on to win the region championship. I thought we kind of were peaking out at the right time. We went over to Swainsboro the next week and beat Swainsboro pretty handily in the last regular season game of the year. And jumped into the playoffs, went down to our old playoff rival, seems like Brooks County, and Mo got us in Brooks County in round two. And so I thought we had a good, solid season. Now we're going to have to replace some awful good seniors, but that's going to happen anywhere. And so we're excited to find out where we stand this year and what's going to be, in my opinion, Bill, the toughest region in the state with, Northeast Macon, what they got coming back and the stud running back. You got Bleckley County quarterback, running back, a lot of those guys back from winning our region championship last year. Southwest there in Macon's bringing back the Dupree young man at quarterback who threw for over 3,000 yards last year as a sophomore. Ace Charter, they're making strides every day.
Sure.
Dodge County has one of the top prospects in the country over there in their skilled positions, Duke Johnson. So we're going to have an amazing region, and it'll be a dogfight every week.
No question. The offense last year for you, very productive, 40.1 points per game, scored 60 or more 4 times, 40 or more 7 times. You got your quarterback back, Micah O'Neill, 2 running backs with Xavier Bostic and also Willie Batts. And Xavier's brother is going to step in and help out there too, Trav, right?
We think Trav is just going to be a sophomore, but he's explosive. Got a lot of speed. Got to learn to be a high school running back coming out of spring. He's still wanting to bounce everything outside and use his speed. Well, you can do that in the middle school and the JV games, but the high school games, you got to stick it up in there where the hole is, and that's important for us. I'm really excited to see how Micah comes out his senior year. He's continued to develop. Last year, he kicked in and was able to run our option game extremely well, got better at throwing the football and finding the right people. So if he leads our offense and we're able to run the option as well as throw the football, we've got a chance to be pretty good.
First game on the 16th of August against Swainsboro, and then that region competition begins. In our next report, we'll talk about that very good Dublin defense. Roger Holmes, the head coach of the Fighting Irish in Dublin, coming back for his 23rd year. The defense last season, coach, was very good, allowed only 13.6 points per game. Nazir Johnson, the big kid, the all-state player, of course, now at UGA. You've got to replace him. But you've got another great player, Xavier Bostic, a kid at linebacker. Will he kind of lead your squad on that side of the ball?
We certainly hope so. A young man that alternates with him at fullback is probably going to assume the Mike linebacker roles, and we'll push Zay on out to one of our outside linebackers, a young man by the name of Jordan Tobridge. We thought Jordan would be our starting fullback last year, and he broke his hand in the preseason scrimmage and had to wear a cast for like 6 weeks. And it really put him behind. But he's about a 225-pound kid, we think, can do a really good job for us at linebacker. Willie Batts is back at the other outside backer. A couple of DBs we think that, have a chance to be prospects. DJ Woodard and Sirius Tobridge. They're long. They're those 6'1" looking DBs. And then a guy that really anchors our defense up front is our returning defensive end in Brandon Chapman.
Very good players on defense, no question about that. Your kicker graduated, Connor Daniel. People may not think that's a big deal, but oh yeah, when you've got a dependable kicker, especially one who goes on the next level like Connor did, you got to replace him.
Yeah, and that's always those are the areas, Bill, that really give me the most stress year in and year out. Because I know if we can be good in the kicking game, we have a chance to be in every game. Right now, the lead guy is a sophomore, Ethan Spivey, wasn't even on the football team last year.
Wow.
And we got him out, just started watching him kick and do some things. And, he's had a real good summer. Now it's all different when the band's playing and the lights are on. So, but we think Ethan has the capabilities of being a tremendous kicker by the time he's finished. We just need to, with a 9-game region schedule, you don't need to lock up early in the season because those plays in the kicking game can be a difference. So
yeah,
looking for Ethan to step up.
They've gone from 5 schools to 10 in Region 2A, Division 1. It's going to be very, very tough. And that first region game will be in week 2 against East Lawrence at the Shamrock Bowl. Should be a very interesting season. Coach Holmes, always a pleasure to have you on. Thank you so much. Good luck this season. We'll talk to you during the year.
Thanks, Bill.